The following has been paid for by the Penn's Board of Order. Okay, that was fine. Despite all of my complaining and ranting and rambling all the way back on Wednesday, that actually was a decent show. Triple H is following the late Vince McMahon playbook. Undersell, overperform. This is my review of SummerSlam Night 1, which was fine. It was good. It was a fine, good show. I mean, if I can borrow from Matthew Hardy, no, not that, not delete, the Broadway YouTuber who always grades Broadway shows on two factors: was he bored or was he confused? And if I can take that into this show, I was neither bored, except for a small part of it, nor was I confused. So it did its job. Let's talk about it for a brief moment. I'm going to try splitting these up, doing some tonight, and then doing one Sunday night as well. So, you were looking live in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota, as it was SummerSlam there at the big glass Viking Dome. And the arena looked really full on the television side. There were a lot of people on the television side. Big screen for that night. And pre-show, no matches. What are we, AEW? So, first match of the night was Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. And these two women did really good. It was a really good opener. Good women's opening match. Still don't like Liv's song. That's just me. I'm sorry, that's just me. But, these two women really went out there. I just don't like Liv selling. If a move doesn't hit, she always has the same look on her face of, like you just told her you're not allowed to have cookies for dessert, and she got upset going, "Why are you doing this to me?" She always has that look on her face. But yes, there was Judgment Day interference. Moonsault took them out. Another good 5 or 6 minutes of wrestling. Oblivion, we're done. 1, 2, 3, Liv retains. And she'll go on to do something. Next. Up next was the 6-man match. But before we get into that, it's time to shill, everyone. Get that new Gears of War game out there. Hard to believe that game 15 years ago was supposed to be a Halo killer. Real ones know. And shill. Someone's going to have to do the prop entrance. Oh, it's the Usos. It's not the Usos. Jacob Fatu, get out here. Wear that werewolf mask we got from Party City with the little Gears of War emblem on the helmet. Get out there and shill. Out came everyone else. Royce Keys came first. Solo Sikoa came out. LA Knight came out. And this was an okay match. All 6 of these men held their own. I will agree with someone I saw in the Wrestle Talk live stream. Wrestle Talk hangout. This should have been a tornado tag match. I think that would have added to the chaos a lot more. Because deep down, could have been an email. Could have been on Raw. This easily could have been Raw beginning of second hour match, the way this was booked. But good for LA Knight to get a pin on Jimmy Uso. Guess who's eating the pin on this one? And then LA Knight gets the pin. Afterwards, him and Solo hug it out. Solo's really good as a comedy act. He's not the king of not giving an F, but he loves going out there and mocking his cousins. So, this could have been an email, but it was still fine. Up next was Nick Aldis versus Gunther. And, boy, Nick Aldis looks really good. Still looks good in his 39? Nick Aldis is only 39, and he's still pretty jacked. When I grow up, I want to look like Nick Aldis. And, this didn't feel like a WWE match. These were two men who came up through the UK indie scene. And that's what this felt like. This felt like a UK indie match that you would have seen on Dynamite. Or probably you could have put this on a B-level AEW show and it would have fit. This didn't feel like a WWE show. WWE match because of the style these two wrestled, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. More stuff like this, please, to where you can see different styles clashing, going up against one another. Remember when you used to do that, Hunter, in NXT Black and Gold? And we actually liked that? Anyway, Gunther still won. Aldis tapped. Got a nice standing ovation. His wife, Mickie James, hit the ring. His nice son was in the ring, too. If Aldis wants to go at it a little bit more, I think he's got enough left in the tank. As long as WWE is willing to pay for the license rights to play Oasis every time he comes out. And yes, more Oasis in wrestling, please. So this is a really good night. 3 matches, 3 out of 6 have gone really good. I'm entertained, I'm not bored, and I'm not confused. Nothing can stop this momentum. The 6-woman tag match comes up. This part's always death. You can hear people in the arena go up to the bathroom because we knew Punk versus Cody is next. Everyone out. Nobody cared about this. I didn't watch this. I was writing more of my second book. Didn't care. I came back to see Paige laying on the ground and Nikki Bella stomping on her while Brie holds her arm, possibly injured. Great time to get an injury, and oh no, the priest, Don Page, who could have seen that coming. We are so saddened by these turn of events. Up next was Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk, as the title was on the line in your co-main event. 2 main events, i.e. no main event. Credit to Jay from OSW on that one. And Cody's entrance, the Street Fighter 2 entrance, going the roster on there. There was a Danhausen there on the player select. Oh my God, he selected Cody, different costumes he could change into. He selected CM Punk, and they had the Street Fighter 2 sound effects. Beautiful. Loved it. Although why he needed to have Guile's hair on Cody's helmet is a choice. But Cody came out, no BMXs this time. And then Punk came out, who was wearing a beautiful varsity jacket of the Minnesota North Stars. Cody, your entrance was good, his was better. The difference? Showmanship. The CM and the Minnesota North Star altered logo with the star on it, the green, the gold, and the white. Delightful. Lovely. You sell that, that's going to go for a stupid amount of money. And then the match happened between these two. A really good 23 minute match between these two. They did everything you expect out of them. Cody cutters, submissions, go to sleeps, punking up, the Macho Man elbow, Punk doing a moonsault, Punk jumping from the top of the rope all the way to the outside, Punk trying to do a moonsault. Wait, what? Oh, did it go well? No. Because in the words of Jeff Goldblum, yes, Punk, you were so preoccupied on that you could do a moonsault, you never stopped to think about if you should. Yeesh. Ugh. You're 49, dude. You should not be doing moonsaults. Stop it. He got no airtime. It was just... It was rough looking. But finish of the match. Ref bump. Punk out of the ring. Here comes Wendy. Wendy's back. RKO. RKO to Cody. Was Pat McAfee with him? No. So after that, Randy runs away. And Punk gets the 1, 2, 3 and wins. So we're going to spin off Cody to more of Cody and Wendy. And Punk will take on whoever wins tomorrow night. Next, and it's co-main event o'clock, as it was Oba Femi take on Brock Lesnar. And Oba comes out, does his usual thing. Oh, by the way, we needed 20 minutes of stalling and shilling to shill more advertisements. Crypto.com, screw you. A frickin' post-game talking segment while more of the cage is being lowered down. Come on, everyone. Oba comes out, does the strut, does the walk. You know it by now. And then we're waiting. Oba's music stops. He's facing the entrance. We're waiting. The LED signs go out. We're waiting in your own time, Brock. We have nowhere else to be. And then finally Brock's music hits. They get in the ring. Oba gets introduced. Paul gets on the announcer's table. He kind of needs some help to do it. And announces Brock Lesnar. Bell rings. They has fight. And the problem is that I had with this match. Yes, it was a good match. This was a passing of the torch. Spoilers. Oba wins. This went under 10 minutes. The sell was barely a factor. There were tables that were used, which was fine. There were stairs that were devastatingly used. There was chairs that were used. Brock was brutal, and he bumped. Oba took some gnarly bumps, too. The sell was not a factor. And this match went under 10 minutes. And Brock decided, oh, well, I'm just going to rip up the canvas. I'm going to expose the wood that's over there. And all right, he's going to get him into it. And my power flickered out. Ah! So I completely missed Brock giving Oba a tombstone on the exposed wood. And Oba kicks out. And Oba gives one more fall from grace to Brock. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Oba wins. And Brock gets back into the ring. He grabs a mic, throws his elbow guards off, and says, this is the future. Congratulates Oba. Oba gets a handshake from Paul Heyman. And he says, I'm the past. This is the future. And walks out, gives Oba his moment. And scene at 9 o'clock on the dot. 3 hours, 6 matches. We are done here. Cleaned up nice and tidy. So 5 out of the 6 matches delivered. I think the Brock one should have went longer. They're capable. But other than that, it was fine. And we'll see what night 2 does. We shall see. So catch me tomorrow night when I'll give you my thoughts on SummerSlam Night 2. I'll catch you next time.